Hey, so my name is Mark Hanna. I'm a Sodexo dietetic intern with Allison T. I'm working to be a registered dietitian, and today we will be making electrolyte protein popsicles. So just to go through the ingredients that we need for today, we have an electrolyte powder. This one's liquid IV, but I recommend the LMNT electrolytes just because those give you more of a balance between electrolytes necessary, and they cut out that added sugar that's mostly in the electrolyte packets. From there, we have the ice pop molds, but you can also use an ice tray if you'd like instead, and you can make ice cubes that you can put in the drinks instead of going out of your way to buy this. And then we have the protein powder of your choice. And from there, we of course have the base, which will be water for the ice pops. And then just to add a little flair and creativity to them, we're gonna dice up some peaches to add in. So to start, we're gonna cut and prep the ingredient of choice. So I chose peaches. So we're just gonna give these a quick dice to add into the ice pops. We already got the diced peaches ready to go. So we're gonna start off with our dry ingredients at the bottom of the molds, and then we'll pour the water after that. Okay, so we're gonna add 1 liquid IV packet per mold. And then we're gonna add half a scoop of the protein powder as well. So with half a scoop of this protein powder, it'll be about 10 grams of protein. And with the liquid IV, I recommend doing a whole packet, but with the LMNT, it has a little bit more sodium. So I'd recommend doing about half a packet, and then you can kind of go for 2 ice pops a day. So let's get about half the protein powder. This might get a little messy, and we'll dump that in here. Try our best to get it all in there. All right, perfect. After we got the powder in all 6 of our molds, we're gonna add the water and a little bit at a time and kind of get them stirring to mix all the dry ingredients we got in there. This might take some time to kind of dissolve. I'm just using the stick, kind of mixing it in there. And adding a little bit more water. There's a fill line on these, so we just want to kind of get everything dissolved and up to that line before we add the peaches in. And then we'll do the same procedure with the rest of these, and then we'll add the peaches. Now that we have that done, I'm going to do the front 3 molds with the peaches that we diced up, and then I'm going to leave the back 3 just with water and the powder. So I filled them up a little bit higher than the front 3. So I'm just going to grab like a little bit of a handful of the peaches and kind of just get those in them. We want the liquid to be right up against that fill line that's right here at the top. So kind of just filling it up, and then we'll kind of push those down a little further so that they're all throughout the mold. Now we're going to get them closed up. For the ones with the fruits, we're going to want to lay these molds on their sides just because you want the fruits to kind of distribute throughout. Or if you want, you can kind of stand them up the way they're supposed to be, and then you'll just have like a base of fruit at the bottom. Okay, so now that we got them all covered up and ready to go, these will go in the freezer for about a minimum of about 8 hours. Depends what you put in it in terms of like fruits and other powders. So at minimum, it'll take about 8 hours, but it might take a little bit longer to fully freeze. So we'll get those in there and we'll show you the final product.